What's up, YouTube? Jason Ricci here with another Free Friday, and going out by request to my Patreon patron, Trevor Parker, we're gonna talk about the top end of the harmonica in second position. So not first position, but how do I go up there in a blues song? So I picked a really straight blues song. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Free Fridays. Every single Friday right here on my YouTube channel, there's a free lesson no matter what. That is made possible by the Lone Wolf Blues Company, Blue Moon Harmonicas, Harp Gear Amplifiers, Hohner Harmonicas, and most of all, Patreon. Patreon patrons bringing it every single month. Thank you guys so much, and this video is going out to you by request. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, everybody else, and you'll get lots of stuff. You can play up there in any key. You can find videos of me even going up there, way up there on an F harp. But at first, it's probably better to choose a lower key until you get a little bit more precise up there. So let's talk about some of that precision. Today I got with me an A harmonica. There isn't one single note up there that won't work over a regular blues progression or a major key tune. There is a note that will not work over a minor blues song or a minor key song in general. And that note is the 7 draw or the 10 single half step bend. So you're gonna want to avoid that note if you're playing in a minor key in second position. You would need to be able to overblow the 6 overblow and then avoid the 7 draw in order to go up there. But since most songs are in a major key, it's really not a big concern for us. We can play 7 draw and all of the other notes up there. But let's start with a scale, probably familiar to you, at least in the way it sounds. The first scale that we're going to talk about today is the major pentatonic. So I can go up to the top octave comfortably and safely with basically the same lick that Little Walter plays in Juke. Or... right? So I can do the same thing up there by playing 6 blow, 6 draw, 7 draw, 8 draw, 8 blow, and then 9 blow. If you go back to my major pentatonic video, you'll see that I mentioned that the major pentatonic scale is the same notes used in the song My Girl. So you can use these notes any way you want. They're just a bunch of pretty notes that all work very well on the top that will get you used to going up there in a very deliberate manner. One of the reasons that probably some of you guys have shied away from the top octave is first the lack of blue notes. There's really only one, that's the flatted 7 on the 9 draw. We'll talk about that note later. But you're missing the flatted third, which is the 6 overblow, and also the flatted 5, which is the 7 overdraw. So all my overblowers out there, you probably already know 6, 6 overblow, 7 blow, 7 draw bend, 8 draw, 9 draw, 9 blow gives you the blues scale. But for everybody else, and that's most of us, we're going to try playing up there without that. But one of the reasons we might have avoided it is we heard some guys kind of going up there, sounding a little dinky, and kind of playing nonsense. A lot of this kind of stuff. And we don't want to sound like that. We want to sound deliberate. So I can sound deliberate by choosing a particular scale that does have all the notes up there, and then working with that. So I can actually play quite a bit of blues just with that scale. Let's go do it. Here we go. Cool. So I'm just blowing up and down that major pentatonic scale. Now a couple of times you heard I put in that 9 draw. I couldn't help it. I heard the 7 and I just wanted it, and I knew I was supposed to be just in the major pentatonic, but I let it come out. Like I said earlier, all of the notes will work over a major key blues. So let's take a look at some of the other ones. Start with the major pentatonic, and then let's go maybe a scale or a mode they call Mixolydian, which is just like the major pentatonic, except it has a natural 4 in it and a flatted 7. So 7 blow and 9 draw. So otherwise, it's the same scale. So I'm going to go like this. 6 blow, 6 draw, 7 draw, 7 blow, 8 draw, 8 blow, 9 draw, 9 blow. I can just go up and down using basically every single note that's up there, knowing that 7 blow is the same as 10 blow, and 10 draw is the same as 6 draw. If I blow bend on 10, I get a flatted third. The magic dick note, right? But it's also a flatted 7 on the 4 chord. So Jimmy Reed used it in first position along with everybody else way before Magic Dick. But anyway, there it is. I can start traveling up with confidence, knowing that these are the notes that work, and then I can start putting them in a bluesy way by utilizing the pretty nature of the major pentatonic scale and then decorating it with a flatted 7 on the 9 draw. When I get to the 4 chord, any single first position blues lick will work. So I can take some of my licks from cross harp and start moving them to first position just on the 4 chord. Like, for example, this one. Here we go. You probably heard that before. Now on the 4 chord, I can play. On the 5 chord, you heard me throw in the same lick in 3rd. It works, but it only works over the 5 chord. Well, it only really works over the 5 chord. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. That's a great way to go up to the top end of the harmonica in 2nd position. Start with the very pretty and nice and natural sounding major pentatonic scale. Maybe throw in some little licks and glissandos. And then dress it up with a little bit fancier Mixolydian. Which will work really nice over blues, but also a lot of cool Grateful Dead and jams, anything where the Mixolydian excels. Remember that any of your first position licks will work, but only on the 4 chord. Because we're in the key of E, right? And I'm playing an A harmonica. So if E is 1, E, F, G, A. A is 4. And I'm holding an A. Let's go one further. We're in the key of E. E is 1. E, F, G, A. B is 5. I'm holding in my hand an A harmonica. What can I do in the key of B when I have an A harmonica? I can play in 3rd position. So I can take a lick from 2nd position. And then on the 4 chord of an E blues, I can play. And then on the 5 chord of an E blues, I can play. Get the idea. That's it. Have fun. Go nuts, kids. And stay tuned for the credits. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Free Fridays right here on YouTube. Subscribe today. Click the subscribe button for hundreds of free harmonica lessons. If you like what I'm putting down and you'd like to support the cause, go the extra mile, be sure to visit my Patreon page. Patreon patrons, thank you very much. You're making these lessons an absolute priority in my life, no matter how busy I get. A free lesson happens every Friday. For as low as $1 a month, that's 25 cents a lesson, you can become a Patreon patron. If you're doing a little better and you can donate more, that's great. Every time you become a Patreon patron, you're helping somebody else out there that doesn't have a credit card, that doesn't have $1 a month, to continue to get free harmonica instruction and much, much more. Remember, we got product reviews here on this channel. We do videos on addiction and bipolar disorder. We got blues stories. We got performance videos and everything right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube. Subscribe today. I'd like to thank Hohner Harmonicas, and I'd like to thank Blue Moon Harmonicas, making custom parts for any harmonica that you might have at home. Blue Moon has got you. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, pedals, amplifiers, microphones, you name it, much more. Right here out of Louisiana, the Lone Wolf Blues Company is bringing you the best in customer service for almost any kind of amplified blues harmonica needs that you may have. Speaking of amplifiers, Harp Gear amplifiers, check them out. The very best Harp Gear, right out of Ocala, Florida. I got a website, www.mooncat.org. Check me out on mooncat.org. I got tour dates happening all over the place. I'm going all over the country this year, playing tour dates with J.J. Appleton, with Damon Fowler, with J.P. Soares, with my own band, with Joe Crown, all kinds of people. www.mooncat.org. T-shirts, lesson information, all of that. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We do this every single Friday, and then every now and then I throw you some more stuff right here at Jason Ricci's YouTube. A Mooncat, love and appreciate all y'all. Thank you.